afternoon. You have made your way to the JHach Sports Radio Network here on 67.8 FM YouTube radio. Today, we got a good one. I am Jordan Hashey, and I will be your host for today's Red Sox game versus the Baltimore Orioles here at Camden Yards in beautiful Baltimore, Maryland. Red Sox coming in with a record of 49-36. Just one game over a game and a half over the Baltimore Orioles. AL East matchup today, as we will see the Red Sox play the Orioles. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. For the Red Sox here as the visitors today, they will wear the blues. Jackie Bradley Jr., Xander Bogaerts, Dustin Pedroia, Hanley Ramirez, Justin Morneau, Yohan Moncada, Brandon Moss, Will Middlebrooks, and Blake Swihart. Breaking news for the Red Sox, they pick up two players in a big trade. Will Middlebrooks, one of them, and we will show you the other one later in the show as Chris Tillman takes the mound. He's 7-7 with a 3.46 ERA, 106.2 for the innings for him, and 80 strikeouts to 33 walks for the right-hander. Baltimore's wearing the black and orange unis with the white pants. Red Sox blue and red with the gray pants. Jackie Bradley Jr. leading off the game. He will get a single. And the Red Sox are in business, opening up the game. 1-2 count. Bradley's off. Strike three called off Pedroia. Bradley will steal second base. No problem. Red Sox got one on and nobody out. And Hanley Ramirez, 3-2 pitch, fastball, got out to go by him. And Tillman gets out of the inning with no runs against him. Red Sox get a hit in there. Bring acquisition is James Shields. 9-5, 2.77 ERA, 123 in the third innings, 98 strikeouts to 29 walks, and big trade, big trade for the Red Sox. Bringing in James Shields here. He's finally that number one that the Red Sox needed, as he strikes out the first batter of the game, David Lowe. Next batter, Juan Uribe, 1-2 count to Uribe down the right field line. Foul ball, fair ball. Uribe is on with a base hit, and let's see, one on, one out, and heart of the order coming up for the Orioles. Manny Machado, 3-2 count, and that'll be a changeup down in the bottom half of the zone. Ref rings him up. Take the seat on the bench. 1-1 count. Chris Davis. That one is hit long, going back. That one is hit deep, and it is not going to come back. That's a souvenir for a Baltimore Oriole fan, or maybe even a Red Sox fan. Chris Davis, two-run home run, puts the Orioles out to a 2-0 lead here early on in the game in the bottom of the first. Davis crushed it, no doubt shot. New manager Don Mattingly loves that, seeing his production from his slugger. 2-0, Brandon Moss at the plate. He hits that one deep towards the gap. It's going back towards the wall, and it will bounce over the wall. Brandon Moss gets himself a ground rule double, but unfortunately the run will not score for the Red Sox, and that brings them to second and third with, I believe, only one out. Moss hit that one a long way, just not deep enough to get out of the park, and this will set up a big one-out scenario with runners on scoring position, and a 1-2 count is hit in the air to right field, deep right field. Right fielder going to make the catch. Middlebrooks, sacrifice fly the throw. Morneau is in, and Middlebrooks has himself an RBI sac fly. And the Red Sox are on the board. 2-1 your score now. Let's see if we can bring around another run. 1-2 count up the middle. Tillman, get out of the way. You almost got drilled by Blake Swihart. That brings home the tying run. 2-2 name now, as Swihart gets his 15th RBI of the year. James Shields back on the hill. Hunts Stephen Pierce. Sit down. That's a strikeout. Number 3 on the day for James Shields. Next batter is J.J. Hardy. 0-2 count. He chases the changeup. Changeup is working great for Shields today. Got people all off balance, out of the zone, down in the zone, but no matter where it is, that one is a strikeout. Let's check out a replay. 2-2 is your score at the end of 2. So many 2s in that sentence. Will Middlebrooks back up again, top of the fourth, 2-1 count. That's a strike, and that will be a stolen base for Yohan Moncada, getting himself into scoring position, but unfortunately we can't bring him around. 2-2 count. Adam Jones, strike 3, swinging on a fastball. Outside part of the plate, he got him to swing through it, he couldn't catch up to it, and that ends the fourth. 2-2, still your score. Close one here, good pitchers battle. Stephen Pierce back up to the plate, and he hits that one on the ground. Pedroia ranging. Spins around, fires to first, got him. Good play by Pedroia. On to Morneau. That one got him. Had no chance of getting him. But good play from Pedroia, ranging to his left, spinning around and getting the throw with moving feet. Shields out there once again, 3-2 count. JJ Hardy and ball four. The changeup just missed outside in that inside corner, and that is his first walk of the day. Shields not happy about that one. Now he's got to deal with Matt Wieters. Oh, two-seam fastball got him to look through it. 3-2 count, and he didn't swing. Got to swing on a close pitch like that. That ends the fifth inning, and it is still 2-2 from Camden Yards. Welcome back, folks. We have a runner on second, and we're going to intentionally walk Brandon Moss, who already has a double in the game. They're going to put him on base for the next batter, who I believe is Will Middlebrooks. That'll actually do it for Chris Tillman. Don Mattingly going to come out of the dugout and take the ball from his pitcher. 2-2 game with 2 on here. He's not going to chance it. He's going to go to the bullpen. Good ovation from Tillman. He gave a good fight today. Got an early lead. Blew it early, but let's see if Dane De La Rosa making his 29th appearance. 1-1 with a 4.50 ERA. See if he can keep this game tied here. Don Mattingly hopes so. It's actually quite fitting because Don Mattingly's actually not on the Baltimore. Could be a good spot for Mattingly, but they're never going to get rid of. They're never going to get rid of Buck Showalter. Middlebrooks flies out once again. Oh no, I missed the edit. Well, you actually see the replay there. I'm sorry, guys, I messed that one up. The game's 3-2. Yo Makata got a RBI single. I'm sorry I messed that up. That would be, you guys don't even know how hard that would be to go back and fix. And, but we blow it right away. David Lowe. I believe that's David Lowe. I might be mistaken. But, goodbye baseball. That's a perfect example right there, right behind James Shields. He allows his second home run of the game to tie the game up at 3 apiece. Swihart at the plate. He hits that one into the gap, right center. Adam Jones going to chase it down. No, he's going to leave it for Pierce. Swihart's rounding second. He's heading to third. He will be in there with a stand-up triple. And the Red Sox have a runner in scoring position with, I want to say nobody out, but I could be wrong. Swihart's second hit of the day. Bradley up at the plate. 1-1 by the glove of Aaron Hill. Infield was playing in. It didn't give him enough time to get the ball, and the run scores. Bradley comes up with an RBI single, his second hit of the day. 1-1 for Ramirez, and he strikes out. Ramirez on quite a cold streak, but we got bases loaded. 4-3 is your score. Morneau hits it to left field. Diving is the left fielder, but it gets by him. 1 run is across. Here comes Bogart. Here comes Pedroia. Morneau comes up with a double. Can it be a 3-run double? Yes, it is. 3 runs come across the score for the Red Sox, and it is 7-3. Morneau clears the bases with a double. Went the opposite way with it down the left field line, just by the dive of the left-handed Lowe, who actually could have made the catch pretty easily if he would have just been a second sooner. 2-2 count to Aaron Hill. Runner on the ground to second. 4-6-3. Double play for the Red Sox. And that one gets them 2 outs. Running out of time with the Orioles. They got to make up a 4-run deficit now. That's not going to help them. Hill grounds into the 4-6-3. And unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get a run from this inning. We move to the bottom of the 7th. Actually, we're still in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 count to JJ Hardy. Strike 3 on the cutter. Sets him down for the second time today. And that ends the 7th inning. 7-3 is your score. Red Sox had that big inning, last inning, to give them the lead in it. That's where we stand right now. 7-3. We move to the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, excuse me. Glenn Perkins on the mound to take the save. 21st appearance with a 0.48 ERA. Manny Machado grounds back to Perkins. On to Morneau for the force out at first. It's always a force out at first. What am I talking about? That's 1 out. Big threat here with Chris Crush Davis. pops him up. Middlebrooks on the left side of the infield into foul territory. Camp out under it, make the catch. Actually, I don't think I ever showed this trade. Glenn Perkins from the Twins. It's been so long now, I don't remember who I traded for him. But he strikes out Adam Jones, and that will do it. Red Sox win their 40th of the year. Or was it 50th? I don't remember. They win the game. That's all that matters. 7-3 is your final score. Great first game for James Shields. He let up 3 runs, and but he had a good game, struck out a lot of people. And Perkins comes in, gets his 21st save of the year, I believe. And the Red Sox win an AL East matchup that we couldn't afford to lose because that would have put us out of first place in the East. Mattingly's upset with his team. They couldn't put up more offense. 3 runs is good, but it's not good enough to beat this team. And the Red Sox will travel back to Boston happy tonight. James Shields gets the win. 11 strikeouts for him on the day. Next episode, come back next episode as we take the All-Star break by storm. Heading to, I don't remember where the All-Star game is, but we will head there next game as Justin Morneau is your player of the game. He had a great game, that 3-run double. It's like 2 doubles for him on the day. He was counted for 5 runs. Just alone him. Great game for Morneau. And that's going to do it for your host. I'm your... if you guys haven't noticed, I'm trying a new style. And it's not really working. I'm kind of struggling here. I have been your host, Jordan Hashey, a.k.a. JHach. And thank you for listening to the JHach Sports Radio Network on 67.8 YouTube FM. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Red Sox win it